regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Seemed like yesterday we were just rolling the balls out for preseason practice. Tonight is the last game of the regular season here for the St. Albans Red Dragons. Good evening and welcome to Spring Valley High School. My name is Jack Wither. Thank you for joining us tonight right here on Video Productions as the Red Dragons have made their way down I-64 into Wayne County to take on the Timberwolves of Spring Valley. Spring Valley on the season 10-11. They finished 6-4 in conference play, but they are coming off an 80-79 overtime loss. That was to the Flying Eagles of Woodrow Wilson in the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions third place game on Saturday afternoon. In that contest, Paige Corbin hit 3 foul shots to send that contest into overtime. But then Woodrow Wilson coming out with an 80-79 victory over the Timberwolves. C.J. Meredith, the Mountain State Athletic Player of the Year, scored 40 points on Saturday in that loss, followed up by 17 points from Brock Booth and 16 points from the sophomore Corbin Page. Of course, their head coach is Corey Maynard. For St. Albans, coming into the night, 14-7 on the season, 4-6 in conference play this year. Their head coach is third-year head coach Brian England, and they're coming off a 62-36 victory over South Charleston on Saturday morning in the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. That was the 7th place game on Saturday, and in that contest, St. Albans shot 50% from the field, 41% from behind the arc. They were 7 of 17. Just 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. South Charleston shot at 24% from the field. And from behind the arc, South Charleston was 6 of 25, again for 24% there. They were just 6 of 15 from the free throw line for 40%. St. Albans out-rebounding South Charleston 37-28 in that contest. Again, that was a Red Dragons 62-36 victory over the Black Eagles in the 7th place game on Saturday in the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. That was played. They played all of those games this season at the South Charleston Community Center. Of course, Friday night they had some games, and then the skills competition took place Friday night as well. And then games resume, both boys and girls, on Saturday. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups. You're listening to Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Productions.
Regrets. If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other shouldn't be one of them.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Welcome back into Spring Valley High School for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference. Battle between the Timberwolves and the Red Dragons. The Timberwolves coming into tonight, an overall record of 11-10. They were 5-5 this season here at home, 6-5 away from Spring Valley High School. St. Albans coming into tonight with a record of 14-7 on the season. 4-6 in conference play for the Red Dragons. They were 7-3 at home, 7-4 away from Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans coming in tonight, averaging 60.2 points a game and holding their opponents to just 46.5 points a contest. And taking a look at the starting lineups for Spring Valley. Again, the head coach, Corey Maynard. And 11-10 on the season. And getting the start tonight will be Chase Maynard, the 5'9 junior guard. Nate Ellis will get the start, a 6-foot senior forward. C.J. Meredith, the MSAC Player of the Year, averaging over 25 points a contest, will get the start. 5'10 senior guard Reese Stevenson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, a 6'3 senior forward David Livingston. Again, C.J. Meredith, the MSAC Player of the Year, a 1,000-plus career score for the Timberwolves. He scored 40 points against Woodrow Wilson in that loss on Saturday. For St. Albans, getting the start tonight, 6'4", 180-pound junior point guard Jamel Clater. Clater comes in tonight averaging 12.1 points a game. He shoots at 48% from the field, 61% from the free throw line. Rodney Toller will get the start tonight, the 5'8", 160-pound senior guard coming into tonight, averaging 13.3 points a game at 28 points in that victory over South Charleston on Saturday. Toller shooting 38% from the field, 78% from the foul line, has connected 37 times from behind the arc. 5'11", 175-pound senior guard Ethan Clay. Clay averaging 11.7 points a contest, 47% from the field, 69% from the free throw line. Drew Reed, the 6'3", 160-pound sophomore guard, averaging 7.8 points a game. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Red Dragons, the 6'3", 210-pound senior forward Braxton Good. Good coming into tonight, averaging 7.3 points a game. Jamel Clater, also the leader in rebounding. He is averaging 6.7 rebounds a game. St. Albans is turning over their opponents 17 times a game and averaging just over 10 turnovers a contest for the Red Dragons. These two teams met back on January 31st at Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. That was a 79-52 victory for the Red Dragons. They shot 47% from the field that evening, 9 of 17 from behind the arc. St. Albans in their red away jersey, says St. Albans across the chest in white with white numbers and letters trimmed out in black. And the Timberwolves, that says Wolves across their chest in their home white jerseys. It'll be St. Albans going right to left as the ball is tipped up, and it'll be Timberwolves ball, and they'll come right down. And the feed from Maynard to Nate Ellis makes it 2-0 in favor of Spring Valley. Zone defense. Now they'll switch it over to man. My fault. Straight away. Long two is good for Jamel Clater as he steps just inside the three-point arc. And they left him alone. C.J. Meredith had him covered but stepped back, and Clater drains it from straight away. Man-to-man defense for the Red Dragons. Stevenson gets trapped, gives it over to Meredith here near side in the corner. Now they trap him in the corner, back out to Stevenson. Works it down inside the paint, gives it over, shot up, no good. Rebound cleared out by Clater. Quickly into the front court, over on the far side, Jamel Clater, the 6'4" point guard. Coming into tonight, averaging just over 12 points a game and almost 7 rebounds a contest. Ethan Clay penetrates down inside, gets it swiped away and stolen by Stevenson. He'll pick up his dribble as he enters the front court here near side. Ball's tipped away, and Stevenson will gather it up. Moves it here near side with a dribble. Hands it over to Ellis, and now we're going to get a whistle. Too many steps with Nate Ellis, the senior. Turnover on the Timberwolves, gives the ball back to St. Albans with 6:30 to go. First quarter action here at Spring Valley High School. Out top, he was work it near side to Ethan Clay. Now back over on the right wing. That's Toller with it. He'll penetrate all the way to the basket. Shot no good, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Albans. .6:15 to go first period. All tied up here, 2-2. Clater's still looking. He's got to hurry up and get it in, and he will not get it in. A 5-second violation. Turnover number 2 on the Red Dragons. Stevenson will cross the timeline with 6:10 to go here, first quarter. Manned up with Drew Reed. Now Maynard over on the right wing. They switch it over here near side. C.J. Meredith. Ethan Clay is all over him. Meredith backs down in there. Turnaround, 15-footer straight away, no good. Gets his own rebound, and it's tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Spring Valley. Good hustle by Ethan Clay as he tipped it away from Meredith, but couldn't control it before it goes out of bounds over on the far side. Capital in action tonight at Cabell Midland, and ball is stolen by Ethan Clay. Here comes Clay down the other side. Spin move in the paint, layup, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound down to the Timberwolves. Quickly, Stevenson down the other side, trying to go behind his back. Ball is picked off and then retaken by Meredith. Meredith goes down inside Shot up, no good. Rebound cleared out by Clater. And now thrown out of bounds by Braxton Good. He tried to connect with Rodney Toller down the far sideline, and he throws it out of bounds. So each team now with 4 turnovers. And it's still 2-2. 5:08 to go, first quarter. Nate Ellis out top. They feed it down in. Ball's tipped away right into the hands of Maynard. He'll launch a 3. That one no good. Tip up, and that one rolled in for Nate Ellis. 4 points for Ellis as he went over top of Clater and got a hand on it. And lead back to the Timberwolves with 4:38 to go here, opening quarter, between St. Albans and Spring Valley. Clater, he'll launch a 3 from the left wing. Off the back of the iron, no good. Tipped around and controlled by David Livingston. Near side, Meredith puts it on the floor, goes baseline, goes all the way through, and reverse layup is good by C.J. Meredith. 6-2 Spring Valley. As we approach the midway point here, opening quarter between Spring Valley and St. Albans. Ethan Clay out top. They work it around the perimeter. Now Clater over on the right side, gives it off to Braxton Good. Thought about it over on the baseline, back out to Clater. They swing it all the way back out top to Clay. Clay penetrates left side, but we got a whistle and a foul on Spring Valley. And they get that one on Reese Stevenson. That's his first, team foul number 1 on Spring Valley. As Bones Johnson checks in for the Red Dragons. 3:47 to go. He'll replace Drew Reed. Bones Johnson averaging 5.2 points a game. And the junior, they get it into Clay. He'll go down inside, ball's knocked away, and here comes Maynard down the other side. They give it over to Meredith, and he'll lay it up off the glass. 4 points for Meredith, and a timeout called by head coach Brian England of St. Albans with 3:34 to go here in the the first quarter. And Spring Valley leading 8-2 over St. Albans. Again, Capital, the upcoming opponent for St. Albans in the Region 3 Section 1 tournament coming up next Wednesday night. Capital in action at Cabell Midland tonight, as several teams around the Mountain State concluding their regular season this evening. And sectionals for boys will get started on Saturday. So Spring Valley leading 8-2. St. Albans on a 5-game winning streak, given that victory over South Charleston on Saturday. In the MSAC Night of Champions, Spring Valley losing in overtime to Woodrow Wilson on Saturday afternoon. 3:30 to go, first quarter. 8-2, Spring Valley over St. Albans. Get it over to Clater over on the left elbow. He'll back it back out and gives it over to Clay. Clay penetrates all the way to the basket. Shot up with the right hand is good off the glass for Ethan Clay. Cuts the lead in half, 8-4, Spring Valley. Maynard here near side. Swings it all the way over on the left side. That's Brock Booth who has entered in. Now Booth. And a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to get this one against St. Albans' Bones Johnson, and they do. That's his first, team foul number 1 on St. Albans. So Booth has checked into the ball game. They get it in, ball is kicked away. It'll stay with Spring Valley as Meredith will trigger it in along the baseline underneath his own basket. With 3:01 to go here, first quarter, Meredith, and he threw it out of bounds. 5th turnover on Spring Valley. Later, will bear it across the timeline. 2:54 to go. Clay over on the left elbow. Hands it over to Toller. Toller will step back. Right side three. Good for Rodney Toller. Cuts the lead to 1, 8-7, 2:35 to go. First quarter action here inside Spring Valley High School, St. Albans. And Spring Valley finishing up their regular season. Two teams played earlier back on January 31st at St. Albans. And that shot off the front of the iron by Meredith, cleared out by St. Albans. Here comes St. Albans, and they throw it away. So now 5 turnovers for each team. 2:14 to go, first quarter. And head coach Brian England is not happy about that. Meredith out top, guarded by Clay. Holds it high in the air, now gets it down into Ellis, into the corner. Booth shot up is good for 3 by Brock Booth. 1:50 to go, opening period, 11-7, Spring Valley. Clay muscles down inside, gets it slapped away and stolen. Quickly down the other side, Meredith goes down inside, jump stop, shot up is good for C.J. Meredith. And he's got 6 points. 13-7, Spring Valley on top of St. Albans here. 1:26 to go in the opening quarter. Clay out top, guarded by Booth. Gets it over on the right wing. That's Toller. He'll dribble all the way over and gives it to Clay. Goes down inside, pump fake twice, shot up. That one's short. Rebound to C.J. Meredith. Quickly down the other side, Nate Ellis. Goes down inside, ball is given up to Livingston. Now Maynard with it. Near side, Brock Booth. Gets the screen out top. Goes down inside, feeds it over to Livingston. Layup good. His first field goal of the evening. 15-7, Spring Valley over St. Albans. 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense once again for the Timberwolves. Clater straight away. Works it over on the right elbow, now gives it over to Toller. He'll penetrate down inside, kicks it over to the left side corner, 3 on the way. That one too strong by Bones Johnson. Rebound cleared out, and here comes Meredith all the way down the other side. Layup is good by C.J. Meredith. He's got 8 points. And 10-point advantage now for Spring Valley with 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Clater once again out top, guarded by Meredith. Puts it on the floor, goes down inside, shot up off the glass is good. 4 points for Clater. And the shot at the buzzer is no good. We come to the end of the first quarter here inside Spring Valley High School. And the Timberwolves over the Red Dragons by a score of 17-9. You're listening to Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions. Welcome back inside Spring Valley High School. 17-9. Spring Valley leading St. Albans after 1. C.J. Meredith with 8 points for the Timberwolves. 4 points from Nate Ellis. It'll be Red Dragons ball to start things out here in the second quarter. Toller over on the left wing. He'll put up a 3, and that one off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Corbin Page, who has checked into the ball game. Maynard near side over on the wing. Keeps his dribble, now feeds it now right into the hands of Braxton Good. Turnover on Spring Valley. Clay goes down inside, layup. His shot no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Braxton Good. He'll kick it out to Clater, top of the key. And he'll reset the offense. Now he goes down inside, shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. I believe this will go against C.J. Meredith. That's his first, team foul number 2 on Spring Valley. Will send Clater to the line to shoot 2. 61% free throw shooter on the season, and he makes his first one. He's got 5 points. Second shot coming up for the 6'4 junior point guard, Clater. And that one rolls off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound to Maynard. 7-point lead for Spring Valley. 7:10 to go, second quarter. Meredith out top, guarded by Ethan Clay. Holds it up in the air high, now puts it on the floor, works it away inside the paint. Shot up is good with the floater. And Meredith with 10 points now. 19-10 Spring Valley over St. Albans. 6:50 to go here in the opening half inside Spring Valley High School. Clay, left elbow, hands it over to Clater over here on the left side. Now back out top. They swing it over to Drew Reed. He'll hand it off to Toller. Gets instructions from head coach Brian England. Resets the offense out top between the circles. Now Clater. Penetrates down inside. Shot rejected by Page. And here comes the Timberwolves. Booth all the way down inside. Shot up no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Drew Reed. Here comes St. Albans down the other side. Ethan Clay works it in the corner. 3 from Toller is good. (19-13) as they check on Corbin Page. He went down hard here on the near side as he went up for a rebound on the offensive glass. But he seems to be all right. He'll stay in the ball game. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Maynard gives it over to Meredith out top. Guarded by Clay once again. Now he'll back it out with a dribble. Almost lost it there. Now a 5-second violation on C.J. Meredith. Second turnover of the second quarter. 6 turnovers overall for Spring Valley. 5:47 to go here in the opening half. And a 6-point advantage for the Timberwolves over the Red Dragons. Clater out top. Works it over here near side and hands it off to Clay. Now right side wide open 3. Off the mark, no good by Drew Reed. Livingston with the rebound, hands it over to Maynard. He'll bring it in the front court, works it over to Booth. Brock Booth back out to Maynard, top of the key. Now Booth, they feed it down into that low post to C.J. Meredith, going against Ethan Clay. He'll pull up, baseline jumper, no good. Clay pulls it out of the air for the rebound. Here comes Clater, 5:07 to go second quarter. He'll put it on the floor, goes down inside, shot up and good with the floater for Jamel Clater. And he's got 7 points. And St. Albans has cut the lead down to 4. Near side, Meredith, and now we've got a foul. And that's going to be against Ethan Clay as he tried to work through a screen. That'll be Clay's first, team foul number 2 on St. Albans, each team with 2 fouls. 4:49 to go. Spring Valley's Maynard will trigger it in along the baseline. Still looking. Now he feeds it all the way out top to Livingston. David Livingston, a senior who will go to Glenville State to play football. 4:40 to go. Maynard out top. Back over to who? Brock Booth. He'll penetrate baseline, feeds it down into Page. And down in that low post, he lays it up and in for his first field goal of the evening. Back to a 6-point lead for Spring Valley. 4:20 to go. Second quarter action. Clater, Reed, they switch it over here near side to Ethan Clay. Now Toller with it. He'll back up. 3 from the right wing. That one off the mark. Rebound controlled by Meredith. Quickly gets it up to Booth. Booth goes down inside. Ball stripped away. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Spring Valley. Bones Johnson checks back into the lineup for St. Albans, as Toller will take a seat over on the bench. Exactly 4 minutes to go here, second quarter. They get it into Page, wide open down low. His shot no good. Ball's tipped back to Page. And now he'll lay it up. That one no good. Still. And finally, Drew Reed pulls it down. Clater into the front court, far side. Penetrates baseline, goes up with a floater, and that one rolls in for Jamel Clater. 9 points for the 6'4 junior. And they have yet to stop him from penetrating all the way to the basket. Meredith near side. He goes down baseline, pull up, jump shot is good with the right hand for C.J. Meredith. Good move by Meredith. Had Ethan Clay in his face the whole time. 23-17, 3:15 to go. First half action. Clater out top. Gives it over to Clay, left elbow. Guarded by Booth, puts it on the floor. Gives it back out to Clater here near side in the corner. Now good, top of the key. He'll spin, pump fake, goes down inside. Picks up his dribble, kicks out to Reed. Three, good by Drew Reed from straight away. 23-20, Spring Valley, 2:44 to go here in the second quarter. Maynard over on the left side, gives it off to Booth. Brock Booth makes a move. Now he'll pull up, 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Drew Reed. He'll hand it over to Clater with 2:28 to go. Second quarter, St. Albans down by 3, 23-20. Clater gives it to Bones Johnson. Guarded by Livingston. Johnson penetrates, puts it up, no good, but he draws contact. A whistle and a foul. And they get that one on David Livingston. That's his first. And team foul number 3. Bones Johnson at the line to shoot 2. Just a 57% free throw shooter, and he knocks the first one down. Reese Stevenson checks back in for Spring Valley. Rodney Toller back into the lineup for the Red Dragons. 2:15 to go second quarter. Bones Johnson at the line. Second shot up and in. He makes both of them. 23-22. Spring Valley's lead has been cut down to 1. Stevenson walks it into the front court, picked up by Johnson. Now we're on the far side. Martin Booth gets a screen by Corbin Page. Tried to feed it back to Page and threw it right by him as the big man was not ready for the pass. And another turnover on Spring Valley gives it back to St. Albans with 1:58 to go here in the second quarter. And the Red Dragons down by 1, 23-22 as Livingston checks back in for Spring Valley. Corbin Page will take a seat over on the bench. Spring Valley, the number 2 seed in that Region 4, Section 2. Drew Reed goes down inside. He'll push one up from the right elbow and score it for Drew Reed. He's got 5. And St. Albans takes the lead back. 1:33 to go here in the first half. 24-23. St. Albans leading Spring Valley. Meredith thought about a 3, now puts it on the floor, goes down. Jerked out of the air by Clater. Here comes Clater quickly into the front court, over on the far side, steps through, shot up and no good, but he is fouled, and he'll go back to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is on Livingston. That's his second. So Clater 1 of 2 from the foul line tonight. Back at the line with 1:16 to go here in the second quarter. 2 shots coming up for the junior. And he knocks down the first one, nothing but net. He's got 10 points. As Corbin Page checks back in for Spring Valley. Livingston with 2 fouls will take a seat. Jamel Clater at the line. Second shot coming up. And that one left it short. Senior, 4 seniors on this Spring Valley, and long 3 by Meredith. That one no good. And rebound down to Drew Reed. Gives it over to Clater with 60 seconds to go. Now Bones Johnson walks it into the front court, far side. Works it back out top between the circles, keeps his dribble. Thought about penetrating, loses his footing. Gives it over to Toller. Toller, he goes all the way to the basket. Layup rolls in, is good for Rodney Toller. He's got 8 points. 27-23, St. Albans leading with 37 seconds to go here in the opening half. Reese Stevenson, bounce pass over on the far side wing. That's Brock Booth. Now back to Stevenson. They work it into the corner near side. Meredith's three on the way, off the mark, and rebound down to Drew Reed once again. What a great job Reed has done on the glass here for St. Albans in the first half. All the way to the basket. Layup is good with the finger roll by Jamel Clater. He's got 12. 29-23, 9 seconds to go. Meredith works it over here near side. It gets cut off. Now ball is stolen by Rodney Toller. Wide open layup is good for Toller. And that brings us to the end Valley High School as St. Albans comes storming back. They were down 17-9 after one. They lead Spring Valley 31-23 here at the break. We'll take a quick break, and we'll return with boys basketball right here on Video Productions. Welcome back inside Spring Valley High School, leading 31-23. They were down 17-9 after one. And during the break, St. Albans head coach Brian England very vocal with his ball club. And they came out to a tune of 22-6. They outscored Spring Valley in that second quarter to take the 31-23 lead into the break. Scoring for Spring Valley, 12 points for senior C.J. Meredith. He had 8 points at the end of the first quarter, finished with 12 in the first half. 4 points coming from Nate Ellis, 3 from Brock Booth, and 2 points from David Livingston, and 2 points for Corbin Page to round out the scoring for Spring Valley in the first half. Just 1 3-pointer, that coming from the junior guard Brock Booth back in the first quarter, and they did not attempt a foul shot in the first half. For St. Albans, leading the way, the 6'4 junior point guard Jamel Clater came into this evening averaging just over 12 points a game. He is at 12 points right now, so he's at his average, 2 of 4 from the foul line for Clater. 10 points from Rodney Toller. Toller connecting from behind the arc twice as he finishes with 10 points in the first half. Toller again the leading scorer for St. Albans at 13.3 points a game. 5 points from Drew Reed. He connected also from behind the arc. From Ethan Clay. St. Albans 4 of 6 from the foul line in the first half. They had 3 threes. Foul troubles for Spring Valley. David Livingston with 2 fouls, Reese Stevenson with 1, and C.J. Meredith with 1. For St. Albans, Bones Johnson and Ethan Clay each with time. 31-23, St. Albans leading Spring Valley, and these guys will be back in action. That is March the 4th, and 2 on Parkersburg South on Friday, March the 6th. Washington on Wednesday night, and the Red Dragons will travel